Hey y'all, this is Mary, the Magnolia Stitcher. Today is December 17th, Saturday, 2022, and this is Flosstube 12. And I would like to welcome you to my channel about cross stitching and occasionally other crafts. So last time I did a little bit of a whip parade, and I told you that I probably wouldn't film again until 2023. Well, that didn't happen, obviously. I have some haul I wanted to show you, and I'm like chomping at the bit to start. So I wanted, with one exception, I remembered to wait until I could show it to you to start it. So, a little bit of a life update, and I do have an FFO, but a little bit of a life update. There hasn't really been much going on here. We're coming to the end of the first semester of school. My two oldest have finished all their exams. I'm pretty sure my two little ones have, but it's their kindergarten and second grade, so there's not quite as much on them. And their teachers, we have a website that we can go look at and find out their grades, but the two little ones haven't been posted yet, but the oldest has A's and B's, and I'm so proud. She had C in one of her classes, and she's worked really hard, and she got it pulled up. It's still a C for the 9 weeks, but because she had a B in the first 9 weeks, it's a B for the semester. But I'm so proud of her. She works so hard. And she's a lot like me. So I can't really be like, I can't push her too hard, because the harder you push, the harder she pushes back. And she won't meet her full potential if I push too hard. But my son, who is number 2, has all A's. I had absolutely no doubt about that with him. He is like very, very academically inclined, and he always does really, really well. In the last year, there's been a couple of standardized tests that he scored perfect on, and he always has really good grades. One of his grades was a 94, which is low for him, but Mama's not. It's an A. Mama's happy, and Daddy's happy too. And I'm working one more day, and then I'm off because the oldest doesn't have to go to school Tuesday, and Wednesday is a half day, and we'll all be at home, and we'll enjoy the Christmas season. So since last time I talked to you, there is I've discovered cinnamon tea. English breakfast tea steeped with a cinnamon stick, and I have it in my Winnie the Pooh mug. I love Winnie the Pooh. He's my favorite Disney character. But anyway, in my town there's this huge light set up, and you have to buy a ticket to go through. It's about $20 per car. But we went through, it took about 30 minutes, and it was so great. They have outdone themselves this year. The kids absolutely loved it. I don't have any pictures because I always drive. I love to drive and I'm always the one driving. My husband drives over an hour one way to work every morning and or every day. And he just, by the time he's done that, he's done with driving for the anything. So I do all the driving. Let's see what else. Oh, my 11th anniversary with my husband. It was yesterday actually. So I have a new start for that. Actually, I didn't get to start today. I got the stuff in yesterday to start it, but I had to get it all open on Flosstube, so I didn't get it started until today. And I think that's about it for us for life news. Yeah, that's about it. So we'll get on to the cross stitching. So I have a new start that I just started today. I've only got about 300 stitches in it. And it is it is Autumn Queen, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. The artwork is by Bridget Ashwood. And the stuff to start this was part of my Christmas present because there's a lot. There's 86 colors and then fabric and everything. But I haven't gotten a fantastic start. I've got somewhere between 200 and 300 stitches put in. All black. That's it. This is on 25 count Lugana and it's the Easy Grid. I got it from 123 Stitch. So I'm really loving that one. And then I had a restart. And let's see. The restart was Santa's Village by Soda Stitch. And if you can hear my husband, I apologize. The dog is the puppy drives him nuts and she's not behaving. So he's trying to get the kids to get her to behave. But Santa's Village by Soda Stitch. I was doing it on 40 count linen and it was just too small. The count was just too small. So I get the fabric of the month from Mystic Fabrics. And the fabric of the month for December was a beautiful red opal. And it's not really showing the color very well. That's about, it's a little too orangey. It's absolutely beautiful. It's opal. It's 28 count. I get the 28 to 32 count Lugana. But I restarted Santa's Village and this is what I've gotten done. And it's going so much faster on this fabric. I accidentally bought 40 count linen. I just was looking at the color. I wasn't looking at the count. So that was too small. It wasn't doable for me. I hate wearing my glasses and I was having to hold it way up here to see. And it just was not fun. But this one is part of the Soda Stitch Treat Sound with Run Mama Stitcher. And I want to say it's the tattooed stitcher she's doing it with, but I don't remember. But that's part of that. And I'm really, really enjoying this now. I was not enjoying it before. So the fabric switch was the right choice. And then onto my whips. So the first one is the other one that I'm doing for the Soda Stitch Treat sale. And it's the Soda Stitch Candy Shop pop-up stores. And this one, I love Soda Stitch. I absolutely love the artwork and everything. And this one has just been a real joy to stitch. I'll put where I was last time here. And this is on 32 count Lugana from Handmade by Rolanda. And it does not have a name, but it is a beautiful color. But let me switch. Ooh. Get some light in here. There, y'all can see now. But that's where I am. I filled in across the top here, and then I've been going like this direction, starting here and going this direction. So it's mostly white that I've been filling in. And then my Celtic Christmas lavender and lace. And I'll put where I was last time here. And she is on 36 count linen and Mystical from Handmade by Rolanda. And that's what I've gotten done. Sorry. I did some in this thing that she's carrying, whatever it would be called, and the outline around some of the skirt, I was kind of worried because I didn't check measurements. This was one of the first ones that I picked a fabric for that was not Aina, and I didn't check measurements, so I was a little worried I was too close on this side, but it looks like I'm gonna be fine. And then I worked on Autumnal Bliss by Teresa Kozit. This is from her Patreon. It was an October chart. And I'll put where I was last time here. And this is on 28 count Lugana and Haunted by Picture This Plus from 123 Stitch. And this is what I've done. I finished that house finally. I really enjoyed stitching it, but it's a lot of stitches. And I started on Autumnal, and I almost got finished with it, and I just got tired and had to go to bed. I really love Teresa's work. She is fantastic, and she is a very nice person. And then I worked on Wild Horse, which is a dimensions kit, and this is for my 8-year-old. She just turned 8 last month. And I've been just filling in. I'll put where I was last time here, and I've been just filling in like the face and everything, and it's really starting to look good. That's the best thing about dimensions kit. You get to watch them kind of come to life. Otherwise I wouldn't do them because they're so confetti heavy. And I did have a FFO. I showed, I don't remember when it was, but a little while back, I showed Backyard, which was a May Dear stamped kit that I had done for my mother-in-law. and I framed it myself, and we took it over there, and we had Christmas with my mother-in-law and stepfather-in-law today, and we took it to them, and she loved it. She does cross stitch and knitting and crocheting and everything, so she understands the time I put into it, and she always frames everything herself, so she knows how difficult that can be, and I really struggled with framing that. I picked a frame, and I stretched it on foam board and laced it, and then I couldn't get the back to go over the frame. So I couldn't get the picture to go in and the back to go over and set right. So I had to regroup, and I really thought about it, and I forgot to take a picture of the back. But I got the picture in there, and then I put, you know, sometimes with older pictures you'll see they've got the paper taped over the back. So I took regular parchment paper, taped it over the back, and put in the eyelets and strung the picture wire over it, and did that. And I don't have it, but I did take a picture, so I will put a picture here. And she just absolutely went on and on about it. It just makes you so happy when you do something for somebody and they really appreciate it, especially the time you put into it. And I love my mother-in-law. I have a great mom. I wouldn't trade her for anything else, but I haven't been lucky enough that my in-laws love me and they treat me like a daughter. And my mother-in-law is just like a second mom. So I've been really lucky there, but it really was nice to see how much she liked it, and to know I was giving her something that she would really, really enjoy. So then I have some haul. So my first one is I haven't, or no, that's not it. Where is it? It's Sperm Whale, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and the artwork is by Joe Lynch. My son's favorite animal is a sperm whale, so I got this to do for him. I've been looking and looking and looking for a sperm whale chart, and then it occurred to me, hey, maybe Heaven and Earth has one. So I found this, and I got this for him, and I was gonna start it here in like today or tomorrow, but he picked out another chart he liked better. Now, I don't know if y'all have watched Blushing Pink Stitches. If you don't, you absolutely have to. She does beautiful work. But she also has an Etsy store, and she charts artwork. And her charts are beautiful. She just released some more, and she put them on Instagram, and I commented on her Instagram and said, I'm just going to send you my paycheck. She's got several that I want to do. They're all full coverage, so I won't be starting them anytime soon, but I am starting one of hers maybe today. It's Persist. The artwork is by Louise McNaught, and Blushing Pink Stitches. She has an Etsy store that I'll link below, but it's from her store. And I'm probably going to start it just as soon as I get this uploaded. Or I get this starting to upload, you know. those of you that know, YouTube takes a few minutes to upload. But that's 2 full coverages. I discovered tent stitch. And so now full coverages don't feel so daunting to me anymore. But then most of the rest of my haul is from the December Patreon releases for Teresa Kogut. I am tier 4, so I get all the charts. And she has released the final chart for the Sal, which I have not printed out yet. For some reason, my pattern keeper doesn't like her charts, which is fine. I don't mind a paper chart. But there is a sweet song for winter, and it says, keep warm on bitter cold days with a sweet song. On bitter cold days with a sweet song. And I absolutely love that snowman. And the kitty cat. I love kitty cats. Oh, I didn't see is that a cardinal? I think that's a cardinal. Oh, right there. It's very pretty. I love cardinals. We have them a lot around here. But I put out birdseed, and the juveniles are bad about. I have a big window. My back door is mostly window, and the juveniles are bad about flying into the back door. I always go check on them, and they're always okay. I don't mess with them unless I think they're really hurt. But as long as they look like they're kind of recovering, I leave them alone. But I love cardinals. I absolutely love them. I love to watch them. I love how they look. I really just love animals. But, and then there's Blustery Day by Teresa Kogut. And this says, tis a fine blustery winter day. I have to work on my backward reading. I thought it was better than that. But I love her. I just love this. I love her chart so much. And at the Jingle Ball, I've spoken with her like through chat. And at the Jingle Ball, I went to her meet and greet, and she just seems like she's the nicest person. And then there's Coldest of Days, and it says, tis the coldest of days. And it's got some cardinals in it, and I guess a snowman angel, I don't know. But I love it. I love stitching big blocks of color as long as it's not black. Or 310 black, not just black, 310 black. At DMC 310. And I love that she has the big blocks of color in her charts. It's just, to me, that's like, I can just stitch the outline and fill in. And it's just kind of very relaxing, mindless stitching for me. And then there's Greetings from St. Nick. We all know how much I love Santa. And these are all, I'm tier 4 on the Patreon. These are all from the Patreon. And I'm going to have the, I think it's Strawberry Manor sound that I'll have to show the completed thing next time. If you like primitives and you like Teresa Kogut, you really need to join her Patreon. Tier 4 is only $20 a month. For me, that's only. They may not be for you, and I understand that. But with Tier 4 for $20 a month, every month you get at least 3 charts. This month we got 4. So to me, that's worth it. Just because I love her work so much. And then so that's my cross stitch haul. But then I also have my calendar for the year. We get a physical calendar. It allows everybody to just look and see what's coming up, what date it is. The kids love it. They love to see the pictures, but I love gnomes. So, Hobby Lobby had a gnome calendar. I got a gnome calendar. And it's just, I can't wait to put it up. Right now we have kittens. I've had Thomas Kincaid in the past. I love Thomas Kincaid. But, so that's all for cross stitching. And, the holiday season is just, I mean, we're in the middle of it, but the holidays are just right around the corner. Or, I don't know how Kwanzaa and Hanukkah fall. I guess maybe you're celebrating now. I don't know. I did learn from one of my students that, at least some Muslims don't actually celebrate anything this time of year. She was telling me all about, Ramadan, which is, I forget when she said it was. Don't flog me. And she's young, so she, it's like a kid telling you about Christmas. You don't get the full everything. So I went and researched it because I've never heard much about Ramadan, and I was able to talk with her about it, and it was really makes me happy to do that. Other cultures fascinate me, other holidays fascinate me, and like holidays and other cultures fascinate me, and I love to learn about it. And she's a very, very sweet child, so it was just a joy to learn about it and to let her know that even though I'm not the same religion as her and don't celebrate the same holidays, that I appreciate her culture and her holidays. And that was really, that's what I love to learn about other cultures. I love that I can make somebody see that their culture is important to somebody outside of it. But, for Christmas, we do the standard Santa and, Christmas morning, opening presents, and I do the elf on the shelf, but she does forget to move a lot. Right now her legs are bandaged because my oldest likes to move her. My oldest likes to help her move, and she tied her legs around something. So the elf on the shelf's legs were hurt and broken, so we had to bandage them. And I bandaged them for her, and she's all better now. She's healing. But we do all that. But on Christmas Eve, we do my in-laws early, usually a week or two before Christmas on the weekend. And then on Christmas Eve, my parents and my sister and brother-in-law come, and we do my family Christmas. And we order pizza. And on Christmas Day, we just do lazy, kids open toys, kids play with toys, that kind of stuff. We don't do anything really big. Then on New Year's, we don't do much New Year's Day. I'll cook a nice meal. Some years I cook the cabbage and the black-eyed peas and ham, but not always. And I cook that stuff just because we like it, not necessarily because it's New Year's Day. But on New Year's Eve, we'll do fireworks, and we will not stay up late because we are old people. We will not stay up till midnight unless it just happens. But we'll do that, and we'll share that with our neighbors if they want to, and all that good stuff. But that's about it for us. We're not big. I mean, we celebrate the holidays and we make a big deal, but we're not big go all out people for Christmas. I try to make it like the kids get stuff and Santa comes and everything, but I try to make it more about doing for others and the joy you get from helping other people. And but that's just me. Whatever you do is fine. If you are celebrating a holiday, any holiday this time of year, happy holidays. If you are not celebrating, or this is, I hope you have a great week or two until I see you again. If this is a rough time of year for you, my thoughts will be with you. And I hope that you can find some peace somewhere. I'm going to include my email address, and on Instagram, I'm Magnolia Stitcher on Instagram as well. If you would like to share with me some of your holiday traditions, I would love to hear that. If you are from a different culture, I would love to hear what you do. If this is not your time of year for a big holiday, when is your big holiday? All that stuff. I absolutely love learning about that stuff. But that's, oh, I forgot, guys. Rang Mama Stitcher. She just put out a new video. And she sings. And it's so pretty. She has the absolute most beautiful voice. She is one of those, God just blessed her every which way. She's talented. She's got a beautiful voice. I love her so much. So go check out her video. Listen to her singing. It's at the end. It's so much fun. I'm catching up on YouTube on my Flosstube, so I'm kind of behind, but I'll link the ones I mentioned below, but definitely check out Run Mama Stitcher's one I always watch, Blushing Pink Stitches is one I always watch, Steadfast Stitcher, Mary the Daydream Stitcher, Lucky Chance Stitcher. You should definitely check out all those. Those are I always watch them no matter what. Oh, and Stitchman Darcy. I love Stitchman Darcy. He's a little intense, but if you can get used to him, he's so much fun to watch. So, anyway, I hope you have a very happy holiday, a great next couple of weeks. And I hope everybody stays well. Bye.